Hello, Wealth Champions. Welcome to another episode of Trade Talks, an extension of the Growth Garden channel. As I like to say, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're already here or been here before, and welcome with a big hug if you are a subscriber. So, with that said, if you get anything from this video, please like, share, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you're already not subscribed. We're looking to grow the channel so we can get this information out to help others if it was helpful to you. Thank you. Let me put the disclaimer out there. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a license. You have to do your due diligence when doing research with financial products because you can lose money with investing. Please do your research and seek a professional. But with that being out the way, I am going to share some of the things that I learned along my journey in life and things that I subscribe to and like and apply in my life. So, I was having a discussion with someone recently and they wasn't too sure on how the interest works with a bank and all that type things. So basically, when we went over their information, the bank in which they used only paid 0.01% interest. So what that means is if they had $1,000 in the bank for a year, they call it APY, annual percentage yield. So if you had your $1,000 sitting in the bank for 12 months, a whole year, they would actually only give you 10 cents. 10 cents, that's laughable. It's not helping your money to grow. Inflation is actually eroding that. So many bad things. So what I discussed with them is try to find a high yield savings account. So those actually can do a bit better. The one that we looked at actually paid the 3.5% interest rate. So basically the $1,000 would have made $35. So in essence, it worked 350 times harder to make more money than the first account with the 0.01%. And as I like to share with people, that's the bank, that's liquid, that's pretty much safe. If you invest, you can actually earn even more. I like an index called the S&P 500. I'm not telling you to buy that fund. This is not financial advice. This is just an example purpose. Last year, the S&P 500 did over 17%. So that same $1,000 would have made $170. That would be 1,700 times more than the first account of 0.01% interest. So that's what those numbers mean when they talk about percentages and everything else. So when I say it that way, a lot of people are blown away. They're like, wow, really? And now it helps them to see clearer how to change the mindset towards money from just putting it in the bank and trusting the bank to having it work in the bank, but work harder, where you go from 10 cents to $35. Big difference. And then from the next stage to investing. So I tell people you should do, all three. But you want to look at the rate in which you're getting. So that's a homework assignment for you guys. Check your bank's rate and see what they're paying you. You might want to switch to a new bank. Actually, personally, I'm a fan of Capital One. They have no fees and no minimums. I believe currently, the last time I checked, they were paying 3.3% interest on the high yield savings. So with no fees and no minimums and no interest, I like it. Actually, I think they're doing a special offer. If you're interested, in the comments, send me a reply and I can forward you the referral link. They're doing some special referral for new accounts. I'm not sure what it is. I just remember it because they sent me an email. So that's who one of the banks that I use. If you're interested, like I said, send me a referral and I'll forward that information to you. As always, thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me. This one is a quick, short one to get in there and get out. As I like to say, let the rest of your life be the best of your life. All right, until next time. Thank you. And also, if you got anything from this video, share it with others. Like, subscribe, share. You know, it's free. Doesn't cost to subscribe. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe, or they can unsubscribe. So share it with people who you think that can get something from this and benefit. And let's all grow our wealth in the future. Thank you again. Bye-bye.